want to thank all of you for joining us today to mark this important milestone, the grand opening of our new HOLA Hispanic Community Center, which I still can't believe, in Paynesville, Ohio. This was no small feat. This project, from its inception, took the hard work, creativity, passion, and support of many, many people. Thank you for believing in us and in this community center. It is the reason why we're here. HOLA's story has always been one of struggle, not only with the community we serve, but also as a small grassroots organization trying to gain its footing here, just as our community seeks to do so as well. What this center represents is not only a headquarters for HOLA and our programs and services, but also the possibilities, the contributions Hispanic Americans make to this community, our state, and our country. You'll get to see some of that today with our food, our music, the flowers, and some of our dancers, and so much of our culture is represented here today. Like John said, this building was an empty shell that was vacant for many years in a neighborhood that is at least 30% Hispanic, according to the most recent census tract. We were able to hire RSA architects at Chagrin Falls who worked with us to develop our vision. We are so fortunate to have found Tony Mites and Sue Zalvin. I see Tony back against the wall, who helped us design this beautiful building. So maybe we could give an applause to them. After a bidding process, we hired Millstone Management Company. Again, we got very lucky. I want to personally recognize Travis Davis and Scott and Eric Ellsworth, who put countless hours into this building with their expertise and commitment, as well as over 120 workers and 30 subcontractors. This is their handiwork. I don't know if they're here today, but there's the hallway that they built. Thank you guys so much. We are so proud to be a part of the city of Paynesville, and I want to thank the city leaders for their strong support through this project. Thank you to our board of directors, our staff, particularly Kelsey, who I would like for her to stand up because she has been instrumental. Thank you, Kelsey. We also want to thank the Cleveland Foundation, the George Gunn Foundation, and our principal corporate sponsors, Avery Dennison and Lincoln Electric. I also want to give a special mention, again, to State Representative John Rogers, who first approached HOLA with the idea of this building. Thank you, John. I want to thank everyone who is helping make today special, from Flowers on Main, who provided all these gorgeous flowers, the kitchen helpers, Rosa, Isabel, Wendy, Juana, our two chefs, Eduardo and Luis Javier, and also Marcos de la Casita for all his help. We are so excited to get it started on our programming and services. Just to give some examples before we conclude, HOLA Go is a new partnership that we will have with Lake Trans to provide free transportation so that individuals can get to school, work, or the doctor's office. They can contact HOLA and we will help get them set up. Also this summer, when school is out, we're hosting a summer reading program with Morley Library for children ages 3 to 12 years old on Wednesdays and Thursdays for 8 weeks to boost reading, math, and critical thinking skills. And it will include free lunch, of course, with their kitchen. Speaking of lunch, I would like to invite all of you to enjoy some good Mexican food, tour the space, and spend some time with us for a while with the music of Los Jilgueros de Altamira. Thank you all so very much. Tanya Horn is here, HOLA board member with Avery Dennison. I'd like to invite Tanya to say a few words because she was so instrumental to this building.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. I am so excited, not just from an employee of Avery Dennison and the support that we have given to HOLA. I'm excited as a board member. This day means so much to the board members, to Veronica, to Kelsey. They've done so much work. And I like to ask all of the Avery Dennison employees who are here to celebrate to wave your hand, stand. We are committed. Thank you. We are committed to HOLA Ohio. We're committed to this community, and we're looking forward to the partnership in the future, and blessings to the organization and continued success to everybody. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Tanya and Avery Dennison. We could not have done this without you. Next, I would like to invite up Manuel Lopez Ramirez. He is the chair of the Ohio Commission on Hispanic Latino Affairs. And the Latino Affairs Commission was among the first groups that encouraged us to do this center.
Well, I feel like family here, you know. Muchas gracias for coming and celebrating with us. Good afternoon. I would like to acknowledge State Senator Kenny Yuko. Thank you very much for representing, and any other dignitaries that are here. Thank you very much for coming and representing. The support and the hard work that everybody has put into the realization of this center. My name is Manuel Lopez, and I am the current chair of the Ohio Commission of Hispanic Latino Affairs. I would also like to thank Commissioner Feliciano for visiting us and helping us to celebrate today's event. The Ohio Commission on Hispanic Affairs have had a close relationship with HOLA for many years, and we're so pleased to see that the opening of the Hispanic Center. Thank you very much for coming with us. Most recently, HOLA was one of the 7 organizations statewide chosen by our commission to receive a grant partner with the Ohio Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services to develop a Latino mental health program. Thank you very much, Veronica, for taking up on the challenge and all the supporters for this program. This center will expand HOLA's ability to improve the outcomes in the health, education, and financial stability of the Hispanic Latino community. Additionally, the grand opening of this center represents economic contributions of the Latino community to bring to the state of Ohio. Thank you very much in the audience for coming and helping us celebrate this event. Muchas gracias.
Gracias, Commissioner Lopez, and gracias, Commissioner Feliciano. Next, I would like to invite Wesley Gillespie, the president and CEO of Erie Bank, who's been very supportive for HOLA. Thank you.
Thank you, HOLA, Veronica. What an amazing day for this community. Thank you for welcoming me. On behalf, I'm Wes Gillespie, I'm the regional president of Erie Bank, which is a division of C&D Bank. And on behalf of Erie Bank, I'd like to extend our sincere congratulations to everyone who has helped make HOLA Community Center come to life. I know it's been an amazing journey for you. For me, it started with an invitation from a good friend of mine, Nancy Dillard, who's both a friend and a client, said, you gotta meet this organization, HOLA, and introduced me to Veronica. And immediately in the first, I'm right about this, and immediately in the first meeting I knew that we had to partner together because I could hear her vision, her passion, and I knew we had to support the organization. So, and I know it'll make a tremendous impact. Erie Bank is proud to be a partner of such a pillar in the immigrant community. We too are committed to successfully integrating diversity and inclusion in every facet of our business. It's our purpose to maintain a very positive work environment that values individual similarities and differences both in workforce, workplace, marketplace, and supplier diversity standards. Our goal as we grow in the market is to continue to be an inclusive representative of the communities that we serve and continue to celebrate and support Northeast Ohio's diversity. I just want to say, and we have a couple of our colleagues here joining me today as well, if you guys can raise your hands from our Mentor office nearby, and I appreciate you joining us. But again, just wanted to come and say congratulations for all the hard work, the tremendous impact that you're going to have in this community that I can already see and feel, And thank you for allowing us to play a small part, Veronica. I really appreciate it. So congratulations, everyone, and Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Thank you.
So you're going to have everybody speaking Spanish in no time. So, I know there's several dignitaries here, elected officials, and I would like to invite them to come up if they would like to say some words. I guess I'll start with the city. I saw Christine Shoup here from Painesville City Council, Painesville City Council President, John Punchnick, Commissioner Punchnick, I said as well, and Penny Yuko, our state senator. If you would all like to step forward, if you would like to say some words, I invite you. Oh,
Thank you, Veronica. And on behalf of the City of Painesville, I would like to congratulate HOLA for their foresight and their dedication to bring this community center to this location. The time and the investment that the HOLA board and Veronica, the directors, her staff, Veronica and her staff, have made to bring this project from concept to construction to reality is truly impressive. And they should wholeheartedly be commended for this. It's an amazing vision that finally came to pieces. It's thrilling. I want to know that we, the City of Painesville, we are here to continue to support all the efforts for this community going forward. We also look forward to bringing new resources and new collaboration to this amazing new community center. Thank you, everyone, and welcome, and happy Cinco de Mayo.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone doing today? You know, this is a great day, and I love the dresses in the outfit. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I've been known for wearing a lot of bright ties in the State House. You guys are kicking my butt. You know, we're here, everyone's learn how to speak a little Spanish before we go home today. My little granddaughters came over about a year ago, and they were all excited because they learned how to speak Spanish in school, and they all came in running in the house saying, "Hola, Grandma." Grandma made the mistake of laughing, and that's all we heard for the next 2 hours was "Hola, Grandma." So my Spanish is very limited. But I recall I was talking to John, and remember that day in my basement, in my office, about 4 years ago, believe it or not, we were talking about this dream. And all it was a dream 4 years ago. And I don't know about you, I'm from the State House in Columbus, in the Capitol, you know. We only do things in 2 speeds, slow and slower. So when we get something accomplished like this in just 4 short years, this is nothing short of a miracle. So I really want to congratulate all of you for being here and on this very exciting occasion. And Veronica, if I can ask you to come up for 1 second, I would like to present this to you. It's a senatorial citation presented on the HOLA Community Center grand opening. And what an honor it is for us to be here. We were very happy to help and play a part in this role, but it's all of you that's going to make this thing happen. So I want to congratulate not only those in leadership here, but everyone else who is going to sit back and enjoy the facility that has been provided for all of you. Thank you and God bless.
Over somebody in my nervousness, but somebody very important, which is one of our principal sponsors, Lincoln Electric, and I would like to invite Jeff Lipnevicius up to this podium.
My name is Jeff Lopez, and I'm Senior Manager of Organizational Effectiveness at Lincoln Electric. On behalf of the 3,000 employees at Lincoln Electric that are employed in Northeast Ohio, primarily in manufacturing facilities in Euclid and Mentor. We wish to congratulate HOLA. A tremendous amount of fundraising, planning, solicitation of donations and grants, quite a bit of sweat and equity into this building to transform it by the skilled trades from what it was to what it is today. So we wish to congratulate all of those efforts. As it turns out, our company founders were were John and James Lincoln, and they grew up about 2 or 3 streets away from here. John, the oldest of the 2 brothers, was born in 1866. And he pointed to many challenges growing up in the late 1800s, as you'd expect. Obviously, they didn't have many modern conveniences. They didn't have motorized vehicles. They didn't have electricity to the homes at that time. But they pointed to the support of this community, pointed to his tight-knit family. He pointed to the fact that this community was a diverse group of immigrants. He pointed to the churches that existed in this area. There were 5 churches, and how they provided unique support for the individuals that belonged to each congregation. He said that that social support is what he needed to achieve his aspirations, his dreams, and his goals. And so, fast forward 6 generations later, we experience many of those modern conveniences today. But more than ever, individuals need a lifeline, a helping hand, and a support structure. So we look at HOLA as that. It's a trusted resource. It's a family-knit organization that helps individuals overcome barriers. We are incredibly happy and proud to be associated with HOLA. We know that this building isn't just brick and welded steel. This is a lot of sweat equity that'll go out into the future, where we're going to be supporting individuals with job skills training and well-paid career opportunities. So on behalf of all of the manufacturing partnerships in this room, I want to congratulate HOLA, and we look forward to starting work today. Thank you.
Hello, hello. My name is John Plechnik, and I have the distinct honor of serving as one of your Lake County Commissioners on behalf of the board, which also includes President John Hamercheck and former Commissioner Ron Young, who just retired. We want to honor HOLA, Ohio, and this community center. I think it's so appropriate that today is not only Cinco de Mayo, but the National Day of Prayer, as we come together in prayer and gratitude to God for this community center that will bring us together for a generation to come. I have a real appreciation for what this center means to all of you and to Painesville and to Lake County, Ohio, because I'm the son of an immigrant from a Catholic family that came from Slovenia. And it was our Catholic churches and community centers that helped my father, who didn't speak a word of English when he came here, to become a part and a proud part of Ohio and America. And we saw that pride earlier today with the singing of the National Anthem. What a beautiful voice, and thank you. This is a special day, and we're here to honor it, which is why the Lake County Board of Commissioners want to present you with a special certificate of recognition. But this is not just from me, this is from all of Lake County, Ohio. We're honored by our State Senator Kenny Yuko, our Congressman Dave Joyce, who sent his representative, Painesville City Council, not only our President, but Councilman Derek Abney, who's here with us today. And I know this building would not even be here without our former state representative and president of the Lake County Land Bank, John Rogers. So we are very blessed by the community coming together.
Thank you so much. I would like, if Representative Rogers would like to come up and say some words, because he was key to this building happening.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Veronica said, my name is John Rogers. I used to be the state representative for this district and had the privilege of working with Senator Yuko and a number of other individuals while I was tenured in the State House. I also am director of the Land Bank, an organization I created about 9 years ago. And I'm here today because of someone's vision. But before we talk about that vision, I don't know if any of you or how many of you actually saw this building in the state it was in when it was given to HOLA, or sold to HOLA. But even before that, the building had been empty for almost 8 years. When I opened the door, I walked into an office that appeared to be as if the people left the night before. and there's not been anything stirred since they moved out. The furniture in the building was given to the Lake County Health Board because they had a fire over here a couple years back, and all of their furniture and all of their materials, office materials, have been destroyed. So they came in and they took out the furniture of the workstations for their employees. And then the clerk of courts was opening up a new center in Menor, and she came over and her staff was able to move some of the equipment that we had still here to help facilitate the opening of that ancillary office. Then I walked in here and I was afraid that if there was a fire and firefighters or police officers had come into the building, they could be hurt because of the condition. So I had the building gutted. And then I was invited by Veronica to speak to a group of people at a church, I think, just around the corner here, about government, about how government works and what it's supposed to do, and the importance of voting. And there were 2 rooms about the size of this room together. And I can tell you there were 3 times the number of people in both of those rooms. And it wasn't because of me. But that being said, afterwards I had an opportunity to speak to Veronica, and she had mentioned the fact that they did not have, or HOLA did not have, a permanent facility, something that they could call their own. And I suggested to her that she come over here and she meet with me. And we toured this facility, or the building as it was. And right away, the 2 of us, more her, came up with an idea and had a vision as to what could be done with a building that people had told me to tear down. And what was done was what we have here today. It wasn't easy. You know, there were a lot of hurdles to jump over. There were naysayers. Somebody said, why would anybody want to spend or invest $2.1 million in a building in Painesville? So the point being is that Veronica, her team, HOLA, a lot of the organizations that helped fund and put this building in place today, without all of you, this would not have happened. And as I told Veronica, I said this was a dream, and her perseverance helped that dream to become true. And moving forward, many people will benefit from this facility, whether it be the collaboration that exists between the culinary arts over at Kent State and just bringing people back and forth here to the commercial kitchen, or to the programs that they have here, or the, I suspect, festivities that people may rent the hall from. So this is going to be a tremendous resource in Painesville. It's going to be a place where many, many, many good memories are made. And it's because of people like you and the people that you work with that made this happen. So congratulations to all of you. And good luck.
Good afternoon. I am Katie Berger, and I'm here on behalf of Congressman David Joyce's office. And it's an honor to be here to celebrate this grand opening this evening. So on behalf of Congressman Joyce, I would like to present this proclamation to Veronica in celebration of the grand opening of Lopez. And congratulations.
Thank you so much to Congressman Joyce and his staff. I see that we have here Claudio Uribe, representing the Mexican consulate in Detroit, Michigan, which oversees all of Michigan and Northern Ohio and serving their Mexican nationals. Would you like to say some words? Okay. He came from Detroit, so I'm getting...
Well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you, Veronica, for always considering the consulate. On behalf of our Mexican government, I can assure you all that we consider Veronica as a very strong and important ally in the community. I have a couple of stories to tell between the 2 of us, and one of them is, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple of years ago there were 2 raids here in Ohio, and one of those people that stood there first, even before they occurred, was Veronica. You were there all the time, and you helped a lot of people, and we are very grateful for that. I'm sure that this new building, this new facility, only stands as a physical symbol or inspiration of something that you've done for many, many years in the past. Everybody in Ohio that has Mexican ascendancy knows you very well, and I am sure that everything is going to be just fantastic here because you chose a perfect spot, a perfect spot for that, which is next to the House of God. So thank you so much, Veronica, and congratulations.